Standard 11th Business Mathematics Exercise 2.1 10th question. Resolve into partial fraction for the following. Your question is 1 divided by x square plus 4 into x plus 1. Here also the x square term is inside, that is a quadratic factor, you got it here. Okay. So because of that I wrote here method 3. If you want you can check the concept. I have done a concept video, so you can check that video. All the 3 types will be there. Okay. So let 1 divided by x square plus 4 into x plus 1 is equal to, you got the quadratic factor in the first term itself. So introduce your variable, both the variables in your first term itself, that is ax plus b divided by x square plus 4 plus, here only linear term is there, so you can write c divided by x plus 1. Now multiply by x square plus 4 into x plus 1, that is this side denominator on both sides. So your left hand side is 1 is there, so you can multiply only these two terms, that is x square plus 4 into x plus 1 divided by your denominator as it is x square plus 4 into x plus 1, which is equal to, here ax plus b we have got, into these two terms you have to multiply. Okay, so x square plus 4 into x plus 1 divided by your denominator x square plus 4 plus c into, again these two terms you have to multiply, so x square plus 4 into x plus 1 divided by this denominator x plus 1. So now we can go for a cancellation. This x square plus 4, x square plus 4 will go, x plus 1, you can cancel it. Here 1 x square plus 4 and x square plus 4 will go, x plus 1 and x plus 1 you can cancel it. So therefore the left out terms are, here 1 is there, that is equal to ax plus b into this x plus 1 plus c into x square plus 4. So we'll just mark this as equation 1 and this is equation 2. Solving, 1 is equal to, this ax has to be multiplied with this x. Okay, so ax square plus, again ax you have to multiply with 1. So we'll get it as ax. Then b and x has to be multiplied. So it will become bx plus b and 1 has to be multiplied. So I'll get b plus c and x square. So cx square. Again c and 4. So 4c. So this is your equation 3. Now going to your equation 2. Just see any values you can assign for your x and get your variables. Okay. So here you have got, here nothing, you won't be able to do anything. So here x plus 1 is there. So additive inverse of plus 1 is minus 1. So you can assign your value for x as minus 1. Therefore put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2. So 1 is equal to, ax is there. So a into minus 1 plus b into, again x is there, so minus 1 plus 1 plus c into x square is there, so minus 1 the whole square plus 4. So now solving, 1 is equal to, this is minus a plus b into 1 minus 1 is 0 plus c into minus 1 square will become 1 plus 4. So 1 is equal to, this whole thing will become 0 because you got 0. Okay. So here c into 1 plus 4 is 5. That implies your c is equal to 1. Take this 5 towards your left hand side. So it will come to the denominator. Therefore your answer is c is equal to 1 by 5. Again see your equation 2. Anything you can substitute for x and get the value. But here given only one option. x plus 1 is there, so they have given minus 1. If you put minus 2 also here, 4 is there, so you can put 2 the whole square, but if you put minus also, minus will become plus. Okay, so won't be able to do anything. So go to your equation 3. Now you'll have to go for equating the coefficient of x square only. Okay, so equating the coefficients of x square in equation 3. So equation 3, here you got it. Towards your left hand side, no x square terms are there. So you can give 0, which is equal to, here x square, the coefficient of x square is a. So you can write a plus, see any other term, you got x square, coefficient of x square is c. So plus c. So we'll just mark this as equation 4. So now substituting your c, you got c as 1 by 5. In this place, you will get your a. Okay. So substitute c in equation 4. So 0 is equal to a, keep as it is, plus, instead of c you can write 1 by 5. Therefore your a is equal to, take this plus 1 by 5 towards your left hand side, so it will become minus 1 by 5. Therefore your a is minus 1 by 5. Next is equating the coefficients of x. Already we have finished x square, so we'll just go for x in equation 3. So just see the coefficient of x. Here in left hand side nothing is there. Again you can write 0, that is equal to, here coefficient of x is a is there, plus one more coefficient of x is b is there. So a plus b, will just mark this as equation 5. So now we have got a before here, just substitute your a, you will get your b. Okay. So substitute a in equation 5. So 0 is equal to, instead of a you can write it as minus 1 by 5 plus b. Therefore b is equal to, take this minus 1 by 5 towards your left hand side, so it will become plus 1 by 5. Therefore the value of b is 1 by 5. So substitute a, b and c in equation 1. So I'll just write the equation 1 as it is. 1 divided by x square plus 4 into x plus 1 is equal to ax plus b divided by x square plus 4 plus c divided by x plus 1. So substitute your a, b and c. Your left hand side is there as it is, which is equal to, your a is minus 1 by 5. So minus 1 by 5x plus b is 1 by 5 divided by x square plus 4 plus your c is 1 by 5 into x plus 1. So the next step of solving is, denominator as it is, your left hand side is there, will be there as it is. This is minus 1x by 5 I've got common. Okay, so I'll just write it as minus 1x plus 1 divided by this 5, you can take it as common, into x square plus 4 plus again 1 by 5 into x plus 1. Last step of solving is 1 divided by x square plus 4 into x plus 1, which is equal to, take this plus term towards front and minus towards the next term. Okay, so 1 minus x divided by 5 into x square plus 4 plus 1 by 5 into x plus 1. So this is the answer for your 10th question.